Hey YouTube, it's Miranda, and today I'm making one of these for my bachelorette weekend. So I definitely have an entire list of wedding things that are way more important to do, but I guess this kind of ranks higher in importance because it happens sooner, but does it really need to be done? No. I'm doing it anyway. Let's do it. So I found these inspiration pictures from just like a Google search, and they're all from Etsy, but I'm gonna make my own. I have this big poster board. You could get one from like the Dollar Tree or whatever. Dollar Tree has them in white and black. That's where I got that board from. So it's a pretty good size. Let me show you. This is still a pretty good size. Like if you were to cut a hole out of it and put it in front of you for a picture, I think this would be just fine. This is one that we had lying around from like a project or something. It's a little wider than this one, so that's why I'm going with this, since I have it. Okay, so it's like 2 days later. I don't even know what happened. I started like designing on my iPad, which now I forgot at my mom's house. Listen, there's a lot happening. First things first, we're gonna cut the like center out of this and then make it a little shorter because right now it's like 4 feet tall and I need it to only be like, I don't know, 2.5 or 3. Let's do some measuring. Okay, so this is what we're working with right now. Let's see. Oh, it's all 5, 26, 9, 8, 9, 30. I think I'm gonna make it 2.5 feet tall. Plus I need to like bring it in the car. Oh yeah, I'm in my pajamas, it's fine. Everything's fine. What were the 30 inches? So the first step is cutting this to size, and then I'm gonna cut out the middle so that you can like see through it or whatever. Okay, so I guess I'll use this side. I don't really know, it doesn't really matter. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna figure out how big I want the square. I know I want the top to have kind of a lot of space to write. First of all, I want florals here, and then I want to write Miranda's Bachelorette weekend. So I probably want to start it like 8 inches down, or 7. Maybe 7 would be good. Now, I need to know how wide the board is. 24 divided by 2, 12. This is the middle. Then I need to think how much I want on the edges for florals. Maybe like 4 inches? No. Let's do 1, 2, 3.5. 3.5. 1, 2, 3.5. 19. So now I need to draw a square. This is a terrible angle, but now I'm cutting this out. Alright, and this is how it turned out. It's literally perfect. I have plenty of space to do like the design up here. Now I just need to go get my iPad from my mom and break. Okay, we're finally on the next step. So in Procreate, I drew a bunch of flowers. You could also just find them on Google, whatever you're looking for, florals, whatever. I have this stamp kit from Super Nice Stuff. It's called SNS Floral Kit Stamps, and there's literally just a bunch of flower stamps in here. So awesome. So I just like placed them all together in different colors. And then this is the sticker paper I use. This is Online Labels standard white matte sticker paper, and it's like not very high quality. The one that I use for my business is over there, and that one is more weatherproof, but this one is just like for standard old labels and stuff. And since this is something that it's going to be used like once or like, you know, for one weekend, I don't need them to be weatherproof or waterproof or anything. So I'm just going to print them on this plain sticker paper. Jordan's playing the guitar while I work. And this is how they're coming out. They look so good. I think these are going to be so perfect. I'm going to use my Cricut to cut my name out in the Bachelorette weekend, whatever, because I don't want to cut that out myself. Okay, now for the fun part of laying them all out where I think they'll look good. And I'm going to put some over the edge because I can like cut them, you know, so that, I don't know. I just don't want it to look like, I don't want it to be like, I don't know. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want it to have like a border around it. I want them to like overlap and be like mismatched and turned all sorts of ways. Like that. And then mix in these ones. And these ones. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Anyone? I need to cut out more. I need to cut out more small ones to go on the sides. Okay, so this is the layout I'm thinking. I really like how some of them like hang off the edge, and I'm gonna trim them. I already trimmed these ones, so like it kind of like, so I made it have a straight edge, and then it will like kind of taper off so that, I don't know, I want these flowers to look like they're trickling down, and then there's some at the bottom. I don't know, this is just the vibes. Alright, let's stick them on. All right, they're all on, and now I'm just gonna go around and trim the edges, so like anywhere it hangs over the edge. I could just fold it over and stick it down, but I don't want to, so I'm gonna trim it off. And so I printed out my name and then Bachelorette Weekend on my Cricut. They didn't really cut that well, but I think we can make it work. All right, guys, it's done. Here is the finished product. I feel like I can't show you the whole thing. There we go. Miranda's Bachelorette Weekend. I'm a little... It's fine, everything's fine, but the white of the sticker paper and the white of the board aren't exact. I bet you won't be able to tell in pictures, but I think it came out so cute. I can't wait to put it to use. I love a good project. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you never miss a video. Follow me on all my socials at Miranda Roseanne. Definitely come along the rest of the journey for wedding planning because there's so many more DIYs and stuff that has to happen. And I will be bringing you along for it. So, thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!